The ultimate with two members, Nguyễn Minh Thi and Hồ Vũ Phương Uyên from RMIT International University, Saigon South. The ultimate, are you ready for your presentation? Okay, please start your presentation in 3, 2, 1.
Growing up as a girl, I've been told so many times that I need to work hard, get a job, and find myself a good husband. Usually it goes like this.
Học vừa thôi, về nhà còn chồng nó lo nữa mà con. Lo gì?
That's what mom says. Or,
Cuộc sống mệt mỏi quá. Thôi đi về kiếm sugar daddy.
that's what my friend says. And that's it. You can see that my life ceases to exist after I find myself a good husband. This, ladies and gentlemen, this is how our many women were taught growing up, especially women living in rural areas. The notion exists to this day is that a woman's life is better off if she's married to a successful husband. We compare women by how successful their husbands are, and so we got this. Phụ nữ hơn nhau ở tấm chồng. Women are not confident in their skill, and that's why they need to rely on their husband. But the unfortunate thing is the more they rely on their husband, the less motivation they have to actually start something on their own. And so they believe that in order to get a good life, marrying up is the only solution. But we don't want to keep that. We want to change it. We want to swap the marrying up perception into the leveling up mindset. Instead of marrying up, we encourage women to actually set up the business themselves, and so that they can get what they need and get what they want. We twist the norm phụ nữ hơn nhau ở tấm chồng into phụ nữ hơn nhau ở tấm bàn. And with women will, that's possible. So our message for Vietnamese women out there is they too can start their own business. In the end, what they need to keep in mind is that a good husband is not the qualification a woman needs. And with the 5 workshops women will, and Google is providing them, they will actually gain not only the actual business knowledge, but also the actual certificate. So how are we going to do that?
Okay.
Can you help me?
So in this presentation, we want to highlight 3 key things. First, to create the buzz and debate among our target audience in rural areas, we use PR article, short interview with past successful entrepreneurs and macro influencers. In this campaign, we choose Hồng Vân and Hồng Ánh. So these activities emphasize 2 things: women startup and the importance of digital tool in developing business. Second, we are going to use music video. We are going to remake the old but gone song 60 năm cuộc đời. The song will focus on the debate between tấm chồng and tấm bàn. So how will they use their 60 years of life to follow their husband or to step up and do something for their own? So the third part, we further motivated our target audience to register for the workshop through financial support. So let us give you an example of how it works. A woman, when she registers for a workshop, and after finishing one workshop, she will receive a credit points that will be discounted when she wants to run the advertising of her business on Google. So we want to, Google is using its own resources like Google Ads and YouTube, and by this, Google will save the promotions by owning word of mouth generated by each woman participant. So we want to empower Vietnamese women on this journey. We want to witness more and more Vietnamese women as business owners in years to come. And it's time they're given the opportunity to thrive, and Google will be the first one to make the difference.
With the technical and financial support,
life doesn't need to end when you find a husband, and without depending on anyone.
women will.
The ultimate, thank you for your presentation. Now, it's time for the Q&A section. Dear juries, please give your questions to Team 5.
Thank you. It's a very interesting concept of changing the marrying up to leveling up. Can you please detail more the execution and how the journey is going to look like and how you make the system self-sustainable for women?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the last part?
Yes,
please?
can you detail for me how you are going to drive the journey for women, the different steps, and how you are going to keep it sustainable?
So first, we will use PR article to raise awareness about our campaign and using KOL to spread the campaign more popular. And then by using our music video, more and more women will know about that. And we also tap in the 5 workshop at the end of the video with the link to the register page.
And the last part, we support them financially with the Google ad. Like if they register for the course and they finish the workshop, they will earn the credit points, which later on can be turned into a discount. And when they actually need to run the business and they have to do advertisement with Google, they will trade the credit points for the discount on Google ad. And we believe that with the videos and the PR articles at the beginning, at the emotional support and the Google ad credit points reward, we will actually give them the financial support so that we have the emotional and financial support at the same time. So it would be, I think it would be sustainable.
And how are you going to leverage the music video? Which are the platform? What is the mindset? What is the approach?
We're gonna use YouTube as the platform, and the content of the video would be like comparing women with qualifications and business knowledge, and
the content of the video will be the conversation of 2 women debating about the importance of tấm chồng or tấm bằng. So we will highlight that tấm bằng as a degree will be the key that lead the women to the success. And by that, we will inspire Vietnamese women that it's time that they have to stand up. And with the support of Google, they can go further on their career path.
yeah, we're using tấm bằng as the metaphor for knowledge and ability and stuff. Thank you.
And so when they watch the video, what happens? They watch the video, and what happens next?
Yeah, and at the end of the video, we will attach a link to the register page of the Women Will workshops, and there will be the call to action on that page, and yeah.
And women will register on that page for Women
Thank
Will
you.
workshops.
How could you allocate your budget on the awareness phase with all these activities?
Well, for the budget, I think that because this is an educational campaign, so not only Google, but Women will also
Have the support from other brands, and because this is so meaningful, that every brand also have the mission to join and empower women.
Sorry, I asked. I think I make myself not very clear. What I mean is that you have PR article, you have promotional videos, and all other things in the awareness stage. How do you allocate the proportion of your budget into that? What's gonna be the biggest key hook?
So I think we're gonna separate like 40% at the PR, 40% at the video, and 20% at Google ad.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you
much
so
for
much.
listening to our presentation.
It's the end of the presentation and the Q&As. Thank you, juries. Thank you, the ultimate.